Perfect guys, Min's Animator here. Got another battle for you. This one's from the Premier Challenge I was at last week. So it was my last video. But I thought this one was really interesting. He brought some interesting Pokemon, and it was a little hacks heavy, but it was still a fun game. Probably not so much for him actually, but he still made top cut, so he can't be too bad. But anyways, I'll play it for you. I like this team because I don't know what the hell a Regirock does. A Regirock? I've never come across one. I have come across for just steel ones, but that's about it. Of course, he brings in the Heatran and the Rotom, and I'm like, oh crap, I'm in trouble, because this is actually a great lead for my team right now. I probably should have went for the Earthquake, but I was really expecting his Heatran to protect, and I didn't want to take a Hydro Pump or a Thunderbolt. Well, Talonflame doesn't want to take a Hydro Pump or Thunderbolt, but my Landorus does not want to take a Hydro Pump. So I decided to switch out both my Pokemon. I always forget about the U-turn on my Landorus, man, but luckily I remembered it this time instead of just switching out. So I bring in my Cresselia, my Kangaskhan. His Heatran goes for the Heat Wave, and luckily my Cresselia misses it, and it misses the Hydro Pump, which is awesome. But it does do some hefty damage to my Kangaskhan. So Kangaskhan Mega Balls, of course, and then I go for the Power Up Punch, but unfortunately his Heatran protects, which I probably should have guessed, but I really didn't think he was going to. He didn't protect against the Earthquake. It goes for the Electro Web. Oh, I go for the Fake Out, sorry. Which I completely forgot Rotom has. That's actually something I might look into with if I replace my Melodic with the Rotom Wash, is Electro Web, because I think it has better accuracy, but the problem is, like, electric Pokemon. Well, the electric Pokemon are immune to it, I guess, but ground types are, and anything with Lightning Rod is. But here I do go for the Power Up Punch. Doesn't do as much damage as I hoped it would. This thing must be very bulky, but I do get myself up to +2. And then I believe his Rotom, his Rotom does go for Hydro Pump, but he misses again. That's why I don't rely on Hydro Pump. But he does get the Heat Wave off, but it does miss my Kangaskhan. So he's kind of raging right now. He just can't get the hits that matter. And then I'm able to KO the Rotom with Hyper Voice, and I do a little bit of damage to the Heatran. I could probably KO it next. Well, actually, I know I can. So he sends out his Ragnarok. Or the Regirock or whatever. Great name for it, by the way. But I go for the Sucker Punch against a Heatran. I don't want to do any more damage. I don't see the Regirock as much of a threat. But probably should have. But I saw the Heatran as way more of a threat since my Sylveon can't do a whole lot of damage to it. But it does have Drain Punch, which I didn't expect. That startled me. But I do get it does take a full Hyper Voice to the face. Yeah, it doesn't do as much as I would like it to. This Sylveon actually doesn't have a whole shitload of special attack. It has some speed investment for Tailwind and outspeeds Garchomps, which I might take away since it doesn't seem to be of use anymore. There's not a lot of Garchomps running around anymore. And, but anyways, he does get the Rock Slide off, which I should have saw coming, but I figured I can get this Hyper Voice off, then the Ragnarok is gone. And I do. And hopefully it KOs. And it does not. I guess it was because it was a spread move. My Landorus comes in and Intimidate, so I'm like, okay, sweet. If I can just get this Rock Slide off, I'm still in this. So I do get the Rock Slide off, and it does hit both his Pokemon. It is able to KO Ragnarok, and it does a shitload of damage to the Noivern. I actually didn't think it would do that much, but I kind of forgot that it's not a Salamence, so I'm not intimidated. And then I get the Hyper Voice off, and it flinches, which is very unfortunate. But at that point, he couldn't do too much if Ragnarok went down, his Regirock. But anyways, yeah, that was a great game. I like seeing the rare Pokemon. Anyways, thanks a lot, you guys. That was another quick one. Yeah, make sure to comment, leave a like. I like seeing comments. I'm still getting used to my speaking skills. But, yeah, thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you next time.